So the focus when we're talking about maximal power training, we're thinking about high velocity training to maximize power, hence the name max power. So this is accomplished by training with 30 to 40% of athletes max strength and by accelerating through their entire range of motion. So that is one of the things that I think is really important. When we say the entire range of motion, that shows the importance of the corrective exercise specialization, the importance of the assessment to know where dysfunction may lie, and then what we can do to optimize the kinetic chain and the body and the joints moving to their full capacity. So when we get somewhere or get them up to phase 6, they are able to have the highest amount of force and speed and velocity and everything to their maximum capacity, because we were not worried about lack of range of motion or compensation patterns that could, with that type of force and strength being applied, lead to injury. So keep that in mind. And then, these athletes that do require the max power, they have, again, I can't stress this, successfully developed stabilization strength and eccentric strength. So the importance, again, of thinking about the acute variables and why, when Marty and I stress, please in phase 1, do a 4-2-1 tempo, which means, come up for 1 on the concentric side, pause for 2, and then slowly come down for 4 seconds. We teach our body how to decelerate. We teach how to move in all 3 planes of motion. So therefore, again, when we're speeding things up or adding more load or doing it all together, we know that we're providing the most out of what we have available, which should be our highest potential.
Right. And, back in the day when we did so many live workshops, a phrase that, I've heard you use, and I know I used, was you can't fire a cannon from a canoe, right? If you're not stable, you will not produce as much force. You're only as powerful as you are stable.